welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mads and I am in a very different location, but we're going to ignore that. Today I have a gigantic book haul, like truly gigantic. This is the setup that you guys need to see right now. We have a stack of books on the floor, we have bags of books, very exciting announcement, and Fairyloot. Let's get into it. Now, before we get into the gigantic book haul, for those of you that don't know, I'm actually an author. I wrote this series and this book over here, which if you have read Deadly Occupants, you might be looking at my jacket going, Mads, I am so freaking excited to announce this, but Books with Jess has officially created book merch for Deadly Occupants and Era Broken Fate. This, I'm going to be putting pictures up so then you guys can get the whole shebang, just to see how amazing, beautiful, perfect they are. And I do believe, fingers crossed, that it is live by the time I post this video. If not, I should have on the screen like when it is going to be going live. This is beautiful. Beautiful. This has been in the works for months and I've kept my lips shut and I'm so freaking excited about it. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because I got 2 more book merch samples that I wanted to open with you guys. So first up we have the heart locket and it says Angel and it has the city of Azalea from Era Broken Fate series. If you guys have not read Era Broken Fate, it is on Kindle Unlimited. It very much gives ACOTAR vibes, enemies to lovers, fae. There is a human princess trying to overthrow her sadistic father of a king. And you should read it just so you can get this beautiful book merch. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry to swear. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing how perfect and beautiful this is? I have been non-stop wearing the jumpers since the moment I got them. Are you kidding? Beautiful. Hang her up here. Now the next one. I'm sorry, I'm so freaking excited. Look at how freaking cute she is in my thriller era. And if you guys know me and you watch my YouTube channel, any of my social media, you know how much I adore and love thriller books. Guys, I'm never taking these jumpers off. I'm so grateful that it is winter in Australia here because I'm going to be wearing this every single day. And if you know, Books with Jess is hands down the best book merch store. I think I own like 20 of her jumpers. It's so bad. It's so bad, but like it's good because it's amazing quality, but like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. Sorry, I had to get changed. It's too cute not to wear. It's too cute not to wear. Anyways, up next we're going to start off with the book haul now and we have Fairyloot. I have been avoiding spoilers, however my very close friend Freya messaged me because she saw a Fairyloot unboxing and she was like, Mads, you're going to be obsessed. So I'm really excited. I have the adult, I have the new adult and the YA subscription. This is my 3rd Fairyloot box. 3rd. So far, no disappointments, which very excited about, because sometimes there's one that's like better than the other and you don't want to like start out with a bang. Top, bottom, top. I'm gonna go bottom. Ooh, okay, so far the camera can see it first. Oh my god, wait, this is what I see. Oh my god, that's what you saw? The Monster of Mine. Ooh, I love the heart. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. Oh, I love the sprayed stunning. Stop, actually stop. Look at the back, look at the back. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. What's the reverse dust jacket? Oh, this is the reverse dust jacket. Holy crap. And also, you know when you look at a book and you just kind of get a vibe and you're like, I feel like this is gonna be good. I get that vibe. Beautiful. We're starting out with a bang with Fairyloot. Oh god, that was gorgeous. That was beautiful, fantastic. Give me 10 more of them. Oh, stop. I'm getting really excited, but that looks so freaking beautiful. Stop. Okay, wait. Okay. You guys can see it first. Magic has demands that must be met. Stop. The glittering edge. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Oh. Okay. wait, I'm just gonna rip it off. I'm just gonna rip it off. The vibe! That sells me. That right there sells me. Oh my god, wait, sometimes like I'm gonna be so real with you guys. Sometimes I'll get a Fairyloot and I'm like, oh my god, it's so pretty, but I don't want to read the book. I actually, both of these books I want to read. That's crazy. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I like Corey. His favorite food is breakfast burrito. I can totally get down with that. The locals of Idlewood whisper of a tragic love story that began decades-long blood feud. For as long as anyone can remember, the DeLuca witches and the wealthy Baron family have been sworn enemies ever since the curse that changed their fates forever. Now, if a Baron falls in love with you, you'll die. But when Penny, Emberly's mother, becomes the curse's latest victim, Penny must bring together two bitter rivals, Alonzo and Corey, in order to save her mum's life and stop the feud for good. But as the trio navigates unpredictable magic, the tangled web of their family histories and complicated attractions, it becomes clear that there are more than dark secrets at play. Can Penny find a way to break the curse without losing her heart in the process? Both of these books sound absolutely phenomenal. Are you kidding me? This has been my favorite Fairyloot box, and I'm so glad that I opened up on camera with you guys because that was so much fun. Now onto the book haul. I have a giant stack in front of me that I got myself when I was in Brisbane, and that book shopping vlog will be posted next week. So if you guys aren't subscribed, definitely subscribe so you can stay in the know of when the video comes out. So without further ado, let's get into what I bought. There's like two separate occasions. There's Brisbane and then there's Sydney. First up, we have Rival Darling by Alexandra Moody. This is a YA ice hockey romance book, and as you can see, it is signed. I have been following Alexandra on Instagram. I was following her when her work was indie published. Now it just got traditional, and when I saw the signed copy, I was like, ka-ching, thank you, take my card, I am having that ASAP. When Violet is left heartbroken by the captain of her school's ice hockey team, she vows never to date a jock again, but to prove she's moved on, she turns to the most unlikely person, her ex's biggest rival, the notorious captain of the Ransom Devils. And then next up, I got Ghost Music. If you guys have seen any of the stuff that I post on social media, because I've been quite candid, I'm gonna read this and you're gonna know exactly why I got it. The dead can't punish people, but they can seek revenge. When composer Gideon Lake moves into his new apartment building, he becomes infatuated by his neighbor Kate Solway. After they begin a passionate affair, they travel to Europe to continue their fling in secret. But when strange and unexplainable events start to happen, what should have been a romantic trip turns into a nightmare. Deeply disturbed, Gideon returns home, but he can't stop thinking about Kate. As he considers all of the terrifying things that have happened in her presence, he begins answers to a question he has never been brave enough to ask. Who or what is Kate, and what does she want with him? I do believe that this guy cheats and then a ghost haunts him. I love that, and I hope that it plays out all the fantasies that I've been conjuring up. I got Heir of Broken Souls because this is the third book in the Heir of Broken Fate series, and it came out last week, and obviously I had to get a copy of my own book. Like I said, it's on Kindle Unlimited and it gives ACOTAR vibes, and I hope that you guys like it. Then I got The Girl You Know by L. Gonzalez Rose. Luna knows her twin sister's death wasn't an accident, and she knows it has something to do with Kingswood Academy. People would kill to attend Kingswood, just like Kingswood would kill to protect its perfect reputation. Someone didn't want Selena to return, and Luna knows the truth lies at the academy. All she has to do is become Selena, her dead twin sister. Getting to the bottom of her sister's murder is more difficult than Luna ever anticipated, but there's no limit to how far Luna will go to avenge her twin. Then next up, I got Legendborn. I saw that Oathbound came out recently, and I have just heard non-stop good things about this series. And now that there's a bit more books in this series, I was like, you know what, why not? I'm gonna start reading it, because truly, I haven't heard a bad thing about this book. With that being said, I don't know much about this book, and I would like to continue to go into it blind, so I'm not going to tell you what it is about. If you guys have followed me for a while, you know that I quite prefer to go into books blind. Same with Book of Asriel. I got this one. I know that it's a Great Enemies to Lovers. I could be wrong, but I swear, isn't this one urban fantasy, or am I completely wrong? I could be completely wrong. If I am wrong, I'm going to put it up on the screen and rectify the situation. But I got the Book of Asriel. Finally, I've been wanting this book for months, and every single store I went into was sold out. Then I got Gallant V.E. Schwab. I wish someone told me to read this sooner, because I've been wanting to get into V.E. Schwab for a very, very long time. Her books do quite intimidate me though, because there's like a different caliber in fantasy, and I feel like she's quite up there in fantasy. But this involves ghosts, and if you know me, you know how much I love ghosts and the paranormal, so I'm so excited to get into this, and I reckon this will be a really great beginning for me to get into V. Schwab's writing. Then I got The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. I'm quite a big fan. I did like the Magnolia Park series. I have heard that there is a little bit of a crossover, just like a mention of the characters, which I'm quite excited about, but I'm really excited to read one of Jessa Hastings' new books. And then next up, Beautiful Friar, my friend sent me Heavenly Bodies. She sent me this so long ago I can't even remember why she sent it to me. She sent it to me because she's a great friend. But Heavenly Bodies, this has been going everywhere, and I've heard good things about it. My camera died. We're back with 4 more books from the Brisbane pile. There's still 3 more bags of books to go through. We have the last one, At the Wedding by Jason. Now this is the author from one of my all-time favorite books, Hidden Pictures. So I have very high standards and high expectations for this book, so I'm quite nervous, because we all know what happens when you have very high expectations for a book. But you know what, I feel like Jason won't let me down. Then I got something different. I got my very first graphic novel, Coven. It's my first graphic novel that I've seen that I felt drawn to. Then we have Our Infinite Fates by Laura Stephen. I've heard non-stop amazing good things about this. They've loved each other in 1,000 lifetimes. They've killed each other in every one. Oh, maybe that's all love is in the end, an endless tempting of fate. Evelyn has lived countless lives, and in every single one she's been killed before her 18th birthday. But in her present life, her little sister needs her in order to stay alive. To save her sister and make it past her 18th birthday, she'll have to 1. Find the centuries-old enemy who hunts her through each life. 2. Figure out why she's being hunted so that she can break the curse once and for all. And most importantly, she's going to have to try and not fall in love with them again. The concept of this book sounds so amazing and incredible. I cannot wait to dive into it. Then the last book from the Brisbane trip, we have The Raven Scholar. Look at how big this damn book is. My very close friend Freya read this. She had the ARC from NetGalley, and she was like Raven Scholar raving about this book, and I was like, okay, I need to read it. Apparently it is a fantasy murder mystery, 2 of my favorite things. So of course I'm going to love it. However, the size is very daunting. I will probably have to read this on my Kindle, because if I pick this up physically, like, look at this. Oh, gorgeous map. But look, it's like how many pages I've read. 1. I still have about 700 to go. Now on to the damage that I did while I was in Sydney. First up, we're going to start with what I got from Romancing the Novel. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I did a book release party at Romancing the Novel. My beautiful friend Scarlett owns a bookstore, and she went away for a book retreat. Jealous, but not so jealous, because I ended up getting to man the store. And what happens when you leave me in charge of a bookstore for 3 days? I set aside books for myself. So let's get into it. I got the special edition of Leave Me Behind. This is a, oh, I also got a sticker. I forgot that I put this in here. That is so cute. It's from Books with Jess. Look at that. Goddamn beautiful. Fantastic. Close friend Fry, which you have heard about 3 times in this video, if you cannot tell that I love her. Anyways, she read this book and raves about it. The Raven Scholar and Leave Me Behind. This one, she came into the store to see me, and she was selling these books left, right and center because of how much she loved it. It's a dark romance military book, and it is on Kindle Unlimited. It just got picked up traditionally. I don't believe that she is going to be selling any more of these special editions because it is picked up traditionally now. I could totally be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is out of print. That's going on my shelf as a trophy. Then next up, I got Savage Lands. I see Mariana talking about this all the time. I do believe that there is 3, maybe 4 books in this. It is on Kindle Unlimited. However, when I saw Scarlett stock this, I was like, obviously I have to get it. I'm very excited. It is written by an indie author, and it is dystopian. I'm really in my dystopian era at the moment. I'm loving it. I just read the entire Hunger Games series. I'm also currently reading Silver Elite, which is a dystopian book that is going viral on social media at the moment. So I'm just loving my dystopian era. Is it dystopian? Wait, is it not dystopian? I thought it was dystopian. It says as fae. I swear this was dystopian. Maybe not. Maybe it's fantasy. Either way, I have heard amazing good things about the series. Very excited. Then I got An Enchantment of Ravens. Ravens are just like in at the moment in fantasy on book covers and everything. I felt very drawn to this book. I haven't actually heard anything about it. Read the back. Actually, I don't think I read the back. No, I didn't read the back. Oh, I read the first page just to see if I would gel with the writing style, and I do. So then I got it. Now the last 3 books that I got from Romancing the Novel are signed copies of Icebreaker, Wildfire, and Daydream. I really love Hannah Grace and her writing so much. I connected to Daydream like no other. If you are a firstborn daughter, pick up this damn book. You will be annotating nearly every second line, and I'm so happy. As soon as I saw that Hannah Grace were in there to sign books, I messaged Scarlett and I was like, put the books aside for me ASAP. Now going on to what I got from Dimmicks. First up, I got this Jellycat because why not? She's so freaking cute. I actually went in there wanting the grey one. I want the grey one so bad, but they didn't have it. But then they had this cute blue, and it was the only one of the bunny, and I just held on to it while I was walking around the store because I was like, oh, maybe my friend Scarlett will want it, and I was holding it. She didn't want it, but then the more that I held it, the more that I got really attached to it very quickly, and now all of a sudden I was in this bookstore attached to this damn bunny, so I bought it. First up, we got Silverly. As you guys know, I just said this is a dystopian book that is going viral on Book Talk. There has been a lot of questions around like people paying for reviews. All I'm going to say is I read the first chapter last night. I have very low expectations going in because I've seen the hype, the quick hype, and then the discord around it. I like it. I mean, I only read the first chapter, but I really like the writing style, and I can see the direction that it's going, and I like the direction it's heading in, and yeah, I just like it. From the first bag, we have the second book in the Shadowhunter series, which is City of Ashes. I am currently listening to Shadowhunter series on audiobook. I have listened to book 1 and I'm finishing up book 2. So every time I listen to one, I go ahead and buy myself a physical copy because of course I have to have a trophy. And also, can I just say, I'm loving the series so much. I don't know why I've put it off for so long. I'm really glad that I did pick it up on audiobook because I'm loving my time so much. I'm so glad that I started. Then next up, we have a YA thriller, One Last Breath. Mount Orange, Florida is famous for 2 things, freshwater springs and the murder of 2 teenagers 20 years ago. As the summer heat ignites, 18-year-old True finds the dead girls invading her every thought, and then a stranger, Rio, comes to town. Rio claims an otherworldly connection to the past, and there's an undeniable chemistry between True and Rio. As the girls join forces to investigate the cold case murders, they realize it could be their own blood that makes the springs run red. So not only is it a murder mystery thriller book, it also has paranormal play in it. 2 of my favorite things. Then next up, I got the second book in the Eden series. I read Indigo Ridge, 5 stars, absolutely loved it. And the next one is Juniper Hill. Now this is by Daphne Perry, which I was quite shocked about because I actually read Crossroads, and I have to be honest, I actually really didn't enjoy my time. And really funny, I was reading Indigo Ridge because I really wanted a romance thriller book, and I was reading it, I was loving it. Like, I ate it up. I read half the book in one sitting, couldn't stop, and I was like, I'm going to read everything that this author has written. I'm going to go into their back catalogue, and then I saw that it was written by Daphne Perry. Crazy. Maybe I need to give this series another shot, but I'm loving the Edens so much. Then we have a horror book. We have The House at Phantom Park by Graham Masterton. This sounds so goddamn good. Basically, a military hospital is shut down and it's left abandoned for 3 years, and then someone has to come in and their project is to turn it into a luxury hotel, but then paranormal things happen, and I'm so excited. You know me, anything ghosty, paranormal, and I'm right there. I'm reading it and I'm loving it and I'm devouring it. Oh, I actually got this from Scarlett's store, Romancing the Novel. I got it, I think it was on the same day that I went to Dimmicks, that's why it's in there. I got the first book, How Does It Feel? The Infatuated Fae Book 1. This is a fantasy book. I've just heard amazing things. My friend Natasha absolutely raves about the series. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm very excited to read it. And Amber in the Ashes, I'm so excited to read this. Scarlett absolutely loved this one. She said that she read it when it was indie published. Oh, I just noticed there's some damage. Oh well. She read it when it was indie published and when it was going viral in like 2015, and apparently it just got a like resurgence, and now it's traditionally published. And I'm very, very excited because I have heard such amazing things. Then next up we have a YA thriller, This Stays Between Us. I love the cover so much. So 4 girls share a cabin on their school retreat in an abandoned town where the ghost of Smiling Jack is known to haunt the isolated cabins. Isolated campers, sorry, not cabins. Summer camp, scary camp stories that actually are true, maybe, possibly. It just sounds phenomenal. I also stole this. I believe that this is artwork for Elsie Silver. I believe Demix just had it on the wall, and I have all of Elsie Silver's books, but I wanted this because the artwork is beautiful. Now last but certainly not least, we have The Party by Natasha Preston. If you know, you know. Natasha Preston was the author that got me into reading, so I have a very special place in my heart for Natasha Preston books. So every time a book of hers comes out, you best believe I'm reading and buying it. And that's it. That is the end of this gigantic book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys had as much fun watching this book haul as I had buying the books. Maybe not as much fun as I had then, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys next week when I upload my book shopping vlog. Mwah! Thank you so much for watching.